Hey, today Tank and I are talking about 3 things that are probably sabotaging you when it comes to weight loss. Watch the video to find out if you're doing one or more of these things. Go into any crowded gym on a busy weeknight or right after New Year's when everybody's made their resolutions and they're trying hard to lose weight, and what do you see? You see every piece of cardio equipment, treadmills, stair mills, ellipticals, whatever it may be, every piece of cardio equipment is occupied. There's probably even people waiting to get on one, waiting for one to open up. Then when you look over in the free weight section, you see, big buff dudes or guys trying to get big, and that's about it. Because everybody believes that they need to do tons and tons and tons of endless cardio to lose weight. And while cardio definitely has its place, and cardio is an important tool in losing weight, if all you're gonna do is cardio, you're gonna fail at some point. See, the problem is, in order to really maximize your weight loss and to maximize what you're getting out of the gym, you need to build some muscle. The reason being, 1 pound of muscle burns about 5 calories, whereas 1 pound of fat only burns about 2 calories. So for every pound of muscle you have versus fat, you're burning an extra 3 calories. So to put that in perspective, let's take 2 people who each weigh 150 pounds. If person A has 100 pounds of muscle and person B only has 50 pounds of muscle, person A burns 150 extra calories per day. And that may not seem significant, but you start adding that up over time and it is significant. And trust me, when you're trying to lose weight, 150 calories is huge. You will gladly take 150 calories. That's 20 minutes of cardio right there, 150 calories or so. So you'll gladly take that. The reason why cardio doesn't help you in the muscle sense is that cardio, when we're talking about cardio in the traditional sense, treadmill, slow, long, steady state cardio, that type of cardio is catabolic, which means it actually eats away your muscles. So yes, when you start doing cardio, you'll lose weight, and some of that weight will be fat, but some of that weight will also be muscle, and this is not what you want. You don't want to lose muscle. You want to try to keep as much muscle as you can, because as I said before, you're going to burn more calories throughout the day the more muscle you have. So you want to, focus a little less on cardio and more on strength training, but you need to push yourself when you're doing your strength training. It's not enough just to go in the gym, grab the 5-pound dumbbells and, bust out 100 reps. You got to really push yourself. 10 reps, 15 reps, 20 reps, but a weight that's challenging to build muscle. So my advice would be, if you're only going to the gym, let's say 3 times a week, at least 2 of those should be strength-based, if not all of them. And then you should try to fit in your cardio around that where you can. That way you build muscle, your body's not in a catabolic state, and you burn more calories throughout the day, and weight loss will be easier. You know what? When I was really getting into fitness back in like the mid-90s to late 90s, early 2000s, a diet came around that took the world by storm called the Atkins diet. And this was created by a gentleman with the last name of Atkins. I don't remember his first name. I think it was John, but I'm not positive on that. I also think he's deceased now, so rest in peace. But if he's not, if you're listening to this, which you're not, but if you somehow are, I apologize just for saying you're dead when you're not dead. But regardless of that, the premise of the diet was an extremely low carbohydrate diet. In fact, the first 2 weeks were like kind of a get used to it phase. I think they called it an induction phase, where you would eat under 20 grams of carbohydrates per day. And to put that in perspective, one apple has 25 grams. So you couldn't even eat an entire apple in one day. That's how few carbs you had to have. After the 2 weeks, you would bump it up, I think 40 carbs, maybe 50, I don't remember exactly, something like that. But still an extremely low amount. I mean, we're talking, 2 pieces of fruit and you're done for the day. You can hardly really eat bread, rice, pasta, any of that stuff. And it worked. People lost tons of weight, but of course they lost tons of weight because they eliminated all these foods from their diet that they were used to eating. And it's not like when you eliminate those foods, you just instantly replace them with other foods. That's not how it works. You might eat a little more of the other foods, but you don't completely replace the food you've taken out. And that's why these type of restrictive diets work. And this is where carbohydrates kind of became the enemy, right? Public enemy number one when it comes to losing weight. And now I even have clients to this day still tell me, oh, I can't stop eating carbs, or oh, I eat too many carbs, that's why I can't lose weight. And I tell them, no, that's not it. That's not it at all. You can lose weight eating carbs. I know lots of people have lost weight eating carbs. Carbs are not the enemy. Carbs do not make you fat. And the problem is there's two problems when you restrict carbs like this. The first one is you go through a period of what they call kind of like brain fog, because your brain is used to using these carbohydrates and this glucose as fuel. And so when you completely eliminate that, there's a period, an adjustment period, where your brain isn't really getting what it needs. And trust me, I've experienced this. You feel like you're in a fog. You feel like you can't think straight. It's just hard to really function. It's not a good feeling. The second thing is, you might be able to do this type of diet for a while, but as soon as there's some temptation around, there's a piece of cake, or there's a bowl of oatmeal. I don't know why I said oatmeal. People don't crave oatmeal, but maybe some donuts, whatever it might be that you're not allowed to eat, and you cave and you remember how good it is, it's going to be so hard for you to go back. And it's just not something you can stick to long term. And I've always said the best diet is the one you can do for the rest of your life. So don't think that carbs make you fat, or that anything, or that fat makes you fat, or that protein makes you fat, or that whatever it is makes you fat. It's eating too much of anything. It doesn't matter what it is, too much of anything. That's what's gonna add the pounds. And you do that over time. You're not gonna see it right away, but you eat too much of anything over time, you're gonna gain weight. So stop treating carbs like the enemy. Eat the carbs, don't deprive yourself, and you'll be able to stick to it long term, and you'll get way better results. Speaking of diet trends, I've seen a recent trend that's really disturbing in the last few years, and that's this like 1,200 calorie diet number. Anytime somebody says, oh, I wanna lose weight, eat 1,200 calories. How many calories should I eat to lose weight? 1,200. Are you gonna lose weight eating 1,200 calories? Absolutely, you're gonna lose a ton of weight, and you're gonna lose it relatively quickly. But where did it become just eat this number? I mean, you don't have to be starving every day of your life to lose weight. Are you gonna be hungry losing weight? Of course. You need to eat less calories than your body requires and less calories than you're used to, so you're gonna be hungry. But that doesn't mean you need to starve yourself. I mean, I don't think people realize how few calories 1,200 calories is. I can eat that by breakfast. I can have 1,200 calories. I mean, it is not a lot of calories, really. And the other problem with this is, if you start at 1,200 calories, you're gonna get rapid weight loss. You're gonna lose weight very quickly. But eventually, you're going to stop losing weight. You just are. And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna eat 1,000 calories? 800 calories? No calories? I mean, really, how far are you gonna go with this? If you start your calories a little higher, where you lose weight a little slower, I'm not saying that you don't lose weight, you just lose weight a little slower, maybe 1 to 2 pounds a week rather than 3 to 5 pounds a week, whatever it might be on a 1,200 calorie diet. You can slowly decrease your calories over time, and you can actually stick to the diet because you're not starving every day of your life. Who wants to be starving every day of their life? It's one thing to be hungry from time to time, but just be starving from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, that's terrible. So don't do this, okay? Don't start with 1,200 calories, this arbitrary number. Figure out, go to a professional who can help you, a personal trainer, a nutritionist, someone like myself who can actually help you, who can sit down with you, or who can talk to you and figure out a number of calories you should be eating to lose weight slowly but consistently, so you're hungry but not starving. Hey, Tank and I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Tank loves the thumbs up. He's always asking me how many we get on our videos. So don't let me disappoint Tank. Let me give him some good news. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you want help losing weight and you want free, valuable content that we're bringing to you multiple times a week, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our amazing content. We're here to help you lose weight. We're here to help you see how to do it the right way, where you still live a full, happy life. So hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any of our amazing content, and we'll see you next time.